Hello, and welcome to our Serenade video. In this video, we will go over sending a forms intake package to your client. With this AI-assisted feature, you can select the forms you are working on for your client, and the software will determine which questionnaires to send. It will include the forms with the package, and as the client fills out the questionnaires, the information will populate the forms located at the end of the package. They can review the form and finalize it by entering information on the forms and submit those back to you for review. By doing this, the client can send you their completed questionnaires and forms in one go. Additionally, with the introduction of this feature, the AI now assists in translating whole forms into different languages, as well as translating their answers into the English ABC characters. Once logged into the Caseworker portal, go to the case you want to send form intake packages. Once in the case, go to the Forms section. In the Forms section, you will see a Send Form Intakes button. You will select the forms you want to send and click on Send Form Intakes. A pop-up will appear asking you to select one of the linked parties. Proceed with selecting the person you want to send these to. You will then select their preferred language. This will not only translate the questionnaires to the selected language, but also the forms will be translated to a different language. Once confirming the person and the language, click on Next. The next area will ask you to confirm the role your client has on the form. This means if they are linked as an alien onto a case, they are linked as alien onto all forms. Proceed with confirming if that is the role you wish to give your client. Lastly, select if you want to send the form to the client in the client portal or Passwordless link. If going the route of Passwordless intake, I can select whether to send it as SMS, send as email, or copy the link. Please note that the client must have a client portal access account to send them the forms intake package in either the client portal or Passwordless link. If they don't, you will get an error message. Proceed with going into their client profile first, go to the Client Access tab, and create their access here. Come back to the case and select the option to send forms intake package. From the client's perspective, they will receive the link either via email, SMS message, or other. If you sent it via Passwordless link and they click on the link, they will be taken to a page requesting a code. They can receive that code via SMS or email, and once they receive it, they can input the code to take them into the forms intake package. From inside the forms intake package, they will now be able to answer the questionnaires in the language you selected. They will also see how many different questionnaires are in the package and can even quickly go into a questionnaire. They will go one by one answering all questions on the questionnaires. Once finished with the questionnaire, they will click on Next Questionnaire to take them into the next one. The forms intake package will inform them about their progress as they complete each questionnaire. They will then reach an area that has the forms. The client will not only view the forms included in the forms intake package, but also see the information they supplied populate onto the form. The form will also be translated to the selected language using our AI technology. In an industry first, the forms provided by USCIS or other can now be translated into different languages, helping the client understand what is being asked for on these forms. They can go in and fill in any blank answers so that using a combination of the questionnaires and the forms, they supply you back a completed form with all their data. Once submitted, you will see these items in your inbox where you will be able to review. You can send it back to the client if something appears wrong or incomplete, or you can accept it, and in doing so, the form in the case will now have the data they filled out. The forms intake package now becomes an important tool where the software auto-selects the questionnaires to send. It fills out the form for the client as they enter the data on the questionnaires, and the client can finalize a form and send it back to you, streamlining the process. Lastly, should a client supply you an answer in a different language, you can now go into a form inside a case, select the field you wish to translate, and click the Translate to English button. In doing so, the software will detect the language and translate it into the English ABC character language. This concludes our video on the forms intake package.